If only you could see this setup right now. This is not ideal, but that's okay. We're on top of a Fiji box with another Fiji water bottle. And then behind it is the ring light. If you hear water, it's because you're on top of a Fiji water bottle. But the ring light doesn't have an attachment for the camera. So the camera is, you know, by itself, and that's why it's on the Fiji. What's up, kids? Welcome back to another Young and Breadless video. Moved again. I recently graduated. Now we're in Alabama. Sweet home, Alabama. A few months ago, I did mention that I wanted to do a mac and cheese series, and I never got to it. So now that I'm all moved in and ready to go, I thought it would be a great opportunity to do that mac and cheese series. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a spinach and artichoke dip macaroni and cheese, I guess, with some breadcrumbs made of Triscuits instead of regular breadcrumbs because somebody forgot to pick up, you know, the actual breadcrumbs, so it's fine. We're vibing. Why spinach and artichoke? Well, why not? That's what I say. Why not make it? I really hate doing this without music, but then I'll get copyrighted, so it's fine. So ingredient, as that goes, we're gonna have some spinach and artichokes. These are already blended up. I find that if you blend it up, it actually gives like a better texture, because like who wants to bite into a huge thing of artichoke or spinach for that matter? So have those blended up. Did pre-cook some pasta, and this is my favorite pasta. It's cavatappi. I just like the way that it feels in my mouth, honestly. Next, we have some lemon zest and some Fontina cheese. And then for this breadcrumb gromolata on top of the pasta, we have some parsley already chopped and some Triscuits. These are the rosemary and olive oil ones, so. For our Alfredo, so instead of doing like an actual bechamel and then making a Mornay, using culinary terms, Anya, you're welcome, I've decided to just do a Alfredo because with a spinach and artichoke dip, you don't want like a really thick sauce. I might add a little flour, but like, we're just gonna go with the old butter and Parmesan heavy cream with salt and pepper. That's sort of what we're doing. The Alfredo sauce. So my oven is already preheated to 350. I have some butter in a pot, which I'm going to add heavy cream and Parmesan to make our Alfredo. Just gonna bring you over here. To start, we're gonna melt our butter over like medium heat. Now this is a gas stove. I mean, not a gas stove. This is an electric stove, so it doesn't really do what it needs to do when you want it to do it. So it's a whole timing thing. It just takes forever. Yeah. Oh, butter is melting. It's fine, everything's fine. Now I'm adding some heavy cream, which I probably should have added in the beginning, but I wanted to melt the butter first so it wasn't like a big stick in there. So that's going. We have this little guy. Can really let this reduce. This is starting to heat up, so I'm adding my Parmesan. This is 8 ounces, so 4 ounces of cheese for right now. If we add more, then we add more. So the goal here is just to like make sure that it thickens. You can really like do it to your liking, and don't mind my like broken nails at the moment. That's just the part of moving in. It's okay, everything's fine. Update, I'm adding more cheese. It's not thickening to my liking. Oh, shit. So more like the whole 8 ounces of Parmesan. That's recipe quality. We got the Alfredo. Nice and thick. You know, that would coat the back of a wooden spoon. That's not wooden though. So it's the best we got. Just unplugged out of the wall. Can Ninja just not make one with suction cups? I appreciate the suction cups, but I want to not have that situation go on every time. All right, gremolata. Typically, a gremolata is breadcrumbs and herbs, but your girl forgot them at the store, so we're just gonna do some improvising with our Triscuits. Now I'm gonna do like, these are 4-ounce containers, so however much like a 4-ounce container fills up of your Triscuits, that's probably enough. I think I put like 20 in there, so there's that. I have an entire bunch of parsley here, but I'm not gonna use all of it because that's a lot. I might use it for garnish, but don't really need to do that. Now we're just gonna put her on there. Blend her up. Oh, let's put it on the right way first. Why don't we? Beautiful. Ooh, you guys should smell this. It smells so good. But like the herbaceousness just adds to the dish. And now it's time for the assembly. So I'm gonna take my spinach and artichoke mixture, my pasta. Now to prevent this from sticking, I added olive oil into this earlier, so you can do that as well. Or if you're just cooking the pasta not ahead of time, you don't have to do that. I'm gonna toss all of this together. All right, so now that this is all well combined, I'm actually going to add the Alfredo to it. I'm not gonna add all of it because I'll probably not need as much as I made. Okay, we're gonna add some more. I'm actually gonna put some in the bottom of my baking dish, so that also prevents sticking because this has butter in it. You're in business, this looks great. Now, I also like to use frozen spinach because if you buy the fresh stuff, it's really difficult to like get it to this like blended texture, so using frozen is actually the way to go. Put this in my baking dish. That looks awesome, like really good. I'm gonna take my fontina and I'm going to top it. This is, I think I got a 9-ounce piece, so that'll be probably enough to cover whatever kind of baking dish you're using. And then I'm gonna take some of this lemon zest, our gremolata. You can even top with this afterwards. Very nice, very nice. In the oven she goes, till golden and bubbly. And there you have it. Spinach and artichoke dip mac and cheese. Try, even though it just came out of the oven. It's gonna be a little hot. All right. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. See, ow. So I just touched that, that was great. Let's give it a try. Honestly, the Triscuits on top, really good. Really big fan, actually. Definitely make this. I'm gonna continue this series. I'm gonna do about 10 different recipes involving mac and cheese. So stay tuned. They will come out every week, preferably on Sundays, but if they don't, then they'll definitely be out on Monday or Tuesday. So stay tuned and have a good rest of your week. It's fine, everything's fine. We're vibing. Oh no. But that's okay. Write the music, sing so loud. Now I want to leave this town. It's better this way. Something I'm here to say.